Right, I want to share today with you my favourite Arc Hunter build. We're going to be able to jolt everything anytime you want, from any distance you want, infinite amount of grenades, and with the Arc Hunter super, it is one of the best DPS supers in the game, so we're going to do some serious damage with that as well. And on top of that, we're going to cover all the unstoppable and overload features on the Arc subclass. I'm featuring an exotic pair of gauntlets called Shinobu's Vow. These are absolutely insane, I love them. Improved skip grenade, what that means in short is it gives it absolutely crazy tracking, and you gain an additional skip grenade, so you get 2 of them, and then skip grenade retains energy when you also damage enemies with it. You get loads back depending on how many enemies you tag, or how many times it tags the enemy. This is what it does. Look at that. Quick tag and jolts all the enemies around it, so it's got a really nice radius for the jolting. And just look at the grenades, how good to track. They're absolutely crazy. You'll notice there I've just literally spammed 3 or 4 grenades in a few seconds. This is what this build is capable of. We're just going to be able to just lob these everywhere from anywhere, and like I said, you don't even have to be very accurate with them. They just track like crazy. And the jolting capabilities with a few fragments makes this build absolutely toxic as hell for the enemies, because they can't really do nothing about it. They're just getting jolted from any distance. Now, at the end of last season, the Bungie did actually put like champion capabilities on our subclasses, and Arc is a really good one. So before I get into my mods and everything like that, I just want to talk about the overload capabilities on this particular build, because Arc jolt effects, that causes overload champions to become stunned. So this is a really good fragment to run with Shinobu's Vow. Your Arc grenades jolt targets, so a spark of shock, and we're going to be able to overload anything at any time just with our grenades like so. So the 2 overload champions up there, they are both jolted from 1 grenade, and you can hit them at any time you want from anywhere, because the tracking on these grenades are absolutely nuts, and they've got some really decent range when you throw them. And then on top of that, the super, the Arc Hunter super, actually jolts as well, so you can literally trap them there with the jolting effects from the super or your skip grenades. So just having the ability to be round the corner or at a very long distance and safely stun overloads for you and your teammates is a really big bonus. Now, it also works with weapons with Volt Shot, so Volt Shot does jolt targets as well, so that is another way. Obviously this is a like a Volt Shot type of build with jolting capabilities, so I do run a lot of Volt Shot weapons, but here's another way. Get your Volt Shot, or even if the enemy's got the damage by the skip grenade, that is another way of doing it. Now, unstoppable champions, these are also affected by blinding effects, so anything that blinds, you're going to unstop these champions. And the melee on the Arc Hunter, disorientating blow, striking a target blinds them, and that unstops the champion. So it's a really nice little bonus that I found out. Obviously I was testing this on the first couple of days, just waiting for the right time to sort of use it, and it's absolutely perfectly with the Arc build. With the overloads, you're going to be able to do overloads and unstop with this build. So I just wanted to show you the champion capabilities of the build. Now I'm just going to go back to Shinobu's Vow briefly. This is what they could do. I'm going to go through all my mods and everything like that. This is what they could do. If you just look at all these grenades that I'm throwing at the moment and how much energy I'm getting back, this is absolutely excellent. You are literally jolting everything, electrifying everything, and that just spreads again. And look at the tracking of these. This is what I'm saying, the tracking, you don't even have to be really accurate with them. But to get the best out of this, I run 2 grenade kickstarts. When your grenade energy is fully expended, you gain grenade energy. It does consume your armor charge. I like to run a couple of these grenade kickstarts to go with the actual exotic trait on Shinobu's Vow. Firepower, you're going to get loads of grenade kills, so every time you do, you're going to get an orb of power. Then on my class item, I like to run a Reaper mod because I'm always dodging, because I run a double bomber. So whenever you dodge, you're going to create an orb on your next weapon kill, and then obviously again, every time you dodge, you're going to get chunks of grenade energy back, so it works pretty nicely together. Stacks on my legs, because picking up 1 orb is going to give me times 2 armor charge, and that works perfectly for my grenade kickstart. And then I run a couple of innovations to get grenade cooldown every time I pick up an orb. And then obviously with the Reaper mod and the Firepower mod, you're going to get loads and loads of orbs. Plus an Arc Siphon mod, you're going to have loads of orbs to keep regenerating your grenade. And because we're going to get loads and loads of grenade kills, we may as well run Ashes to Assets for crazy super damage. Not crazy super damage, sorry, crazy super ability regains. So it's absolutely top notch. Look at the state of this. Just totally dealing with these Overlord champions. And then the thing with Jolt as well, whilst he's jolted, he jolts for a good 5 or 6 seconds. Anything that goes near him when you do damage, that jolt is going to apply to anything nearby. So just jolting everything with them skip grenades is absolutely crazy, and you can control adds like so. Spark of Beacons is another fragment I like to run. Whenever you are amplified, your arc special weapons create a blinding effect. So that is a really good option for ad control as well. Obviously we're going to get amplified lots and lots on this build as well, because we're going to be killing lots of jolted targets. Then another thing I just want to say as well, the actual super with the Shinobu's Vow, throwing the skip grenades, that's just like an added bonus, so you could sort of use it a little bit like Starfire Protocol, as long as you keep getting hits with your grenade. Cast your super and it's just like extra damage, and I've always done plenty of damage with this setup. So throwing your super, throwing a couple of skip grenades while your super's ticking away, and switch into a heavy weapon, that's a good little option. And again, I just can't get over how good these track and how much damage these do. And then the only other thing I want to sort of touch on as well before I show you a few more clips is this season is predominantly based around Void Solar Strand. Next season we're going to be seeing a lot of arc sort of features. We might even get some arc features on the artifact for next season. So I was really surprised. I didn't think it'd work as good as it does with it not really being an arc burn sort of season, but it is absolutely fantastic. That is the video. I'm going to leave everything playing out before I go. I'll leave all my build preview. Let me know what you think of the Shinobu's Vow build if you try it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.